Hey guys, back in the garage again, working on patches. I gotta say, Thursday night was a long night, but I can't thank Jerome enough. We worked so late. Jerome has got a ton of energy. I don't know where he gets it from. And we worked so late that I was so tired that I saw two of him. That's how crazy it was. But listen, we got a lot done. Check it out. This has a little dust, a little bit of dust in it. It's not bad. So, but this car is gonna get wet sanded out. That's the paint that Jerome had gotten. He's like, Al, this paint lays on so nice and it's so durable. I'm like, no kidding. So this is it right here. Nason, full thing, 401. And you see the shine in this just right out. It's got to shine. It really does. So I think the car is going to look good. I mean, I think the paint on the car is going to look good. It's just how good did I do the bodywork on the car? Because that is going to show everything. And this car was wavy to begin with. This was really bad. This quarter panel. This right here, Jerome, we actually stayed here a little later, and you can see how it's nice and clean right now. So I got to get the whole car like that. So game plan for today, I don't even know. I'm so tired what the game plan is. No, I kind of have an idea what I want to do. I got the heater core. My son's going to be over here a little later. So what I'm thinking is maybe we'll change the heater core together. I'll get my hand changing the heater core. And once we get the heater core done, we got to put the radiator support back in. And maybe we'll start hanging the fenders on the car. We'll set the inner fender wells in place and try to get the front end back together again. Fingers crossed that we can get these fenders to align just as good as they did before we took it apart. And I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. You know, a little bit here, a little bit there. We tweaked it, and we'll be able to tweak it again. If it's been there once before, we can get it there again. But that's pretty much it. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was a long video, but I just felt that it just moved along okay with Jerome and I. And Jerome's got some pretty good stories. He really does. So I felt it would have been a shame to take out some of those parts when I edited it. So I figured, you know, if you guys wanted to watch all of it, that'd be great. If not, I completely understand. I know it was a long video, but I just felt that I just thought it was an easy watch and just interesting in some of the stories that Jerome has. And just to watch Jerome work, I thought it was pretty good. So he's pretty knowledgeable in what he does, and I learned a lot from him. So we'll see. You know, I mean, every time I paint the car, believe it or not, they come out pretty decent when I paint them. They don't come out mid, but they come out pretty decent. So I guess, you know, maybe I just got lucky. But now I see, you know, to take it to this level is a step past what I did or what I would do. And this is kind of the step that I'll go to now, to this level. But anything more than this level, I mean, this car's going to be wet sanded out and stuff at the end. But anything more than this level just creates a whole different category of a build. And, you know, so this kind of like holds my interest long enough to where we finish it. Those other type of builds that take forever, I'm like a puppy, you know, I'm just like, boom, you know, I just lose interest in something. So, as a matter of fact, today's Friday. I'm going to try to get the car show out tonight, but if not, I'll put the car show out tomorrow night around 8 o'clock. I hope that's okay. And don't forget to send in your rides. You know, send them right to my email, keepitsimplegarage@gmail.com. Just 2 photos, what the car is in your name, and we'll post it up. We'll have our own little car show. You guys have some pretty cool rides, and it's nice, and it's awesome actually that you share all your rides with everybody here. I think that's so great. And we have a lot going on in the next couple of weeks, you know, but I'll keep you guys posted as we get closer and closer to it, what's going on. And that's about it. You know, I could just ramble on forever. So right now, I'm kind of right now, see a hole, fill a hole. I'm going to do a little bit of sanding on and off, and maybe just setting up the radiator support and things like that, just bouncing around. Alrighty, so give me a second. Let me set the camera up. You guys, we're just going to bounce around a little bit. Maybe we'll do one panel, and then we'll go to the heater core. We'll start getting that ready. I think by the time my son gets here, hopefully we'll have this quarter panel done. it's actually pretty straight, I have to say. So far, from what I see. You know, guys, like I say all the time, this is going to take forever. So what do you say we fast forward this so we can get through this? Because I know it's like watching paint dry. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, just stop for a second. I blew out all the dust and everything. This is where we want to be. We touch it up a hair there. But like, we're right there, you know, a little touch up here and there. What I'm doing is I'm going to go around, I'm going to knock everything down. And then when I come back, I'm going to come in nice and easy because I want to try not to burn through everything. And it's not bad. It's coming down pretty good. But don't forget, we knocked down a bulk of it the other day before we disassembled the car. And that was the whole reason why, because I knew once we put the car back together, I didn't want to go through the, you know, do 100% of it. You know, if we could knock off 20% of what's left, it just makes it easier for us. And, you know, I kind of like, yeah, it just makes it easier for us, I guess. Alrighty. So I just wanted to stop, show you where we are. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way down this car. I'm going to work my way down, across right to here. Then I'll go around the other side. I'll do the other side, and hopefully by the end of the day, we should be able to get a really, really good percentage of this car all done. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'm not going to lie though. I'm pretty tired. All right. So just want to stop, show you where we are. Here we go. Hey guys, I just want to show you what we're doing. Pull the heater core box out right now. Sorry, my battery went dead. We ended up changing the heater core. When I got up, my phone went dead. Here's the old one right there. We set the new one in. It's pretty close. But I might take those valve covers off and put the Chevy orange ones on there, so it'll give us a little bit of room, because they're not a square, they round a little bit. I'm going to paint them orange. I have a 4-barrel stock intake, 4-barrel stock air cleaner housing. This right here. Let's see. Right here. So I'm going to clean that up because I want the engine compartment to look fairly stock. This car's not getting headers, nothing. I want it to look, when you pop the hood, I want it to look as close to stock as possible. So, you know me, squirrel. So this is what we ended up doing. To change that heater core box, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 screws. When you take those screws out, that heater core box, you just pull it out through the back like I was trying to show you before. And what holds in the heater core box is 2 screws. I think they're 1/4-inch screws. You take the 2 screws out, that's a clip. So it takes the clip off, so it allows you to get the heater box, this right out. You know, it's a shame too, because this one didn't leak. It was still filled with antifreeze. So, you know, but I figured, I generally, if I think I'm gonna, you know, go, depending on how far I want to go in the car, I usually change the heater core box because it's so easy to change, and people think that it's so difficult. It's really not. An AC car is difficult to change. You know, I would just bypass it unless I yank the fender off and stuff like that. But an AC one, that's tough to change. But these right here, super, super easy. They're not as hard as you think. You know, like I say, you just take those 5 screws out and you pull the box out through the back. But that's it. I'm sorry I didn't get to show you the whole thing, but I didn't realize until afterwards, and I'm like, oh man. So now what I want to do, my son, he's gonna be here any minute. We're gonna hang the nose on this car to get it fairly okay. I'm not gonna sit here and fight with it all day because I'm going golfing later. So I want to just try to get it fairly aligned, and then maybe tomorrow morning I'm gonna come into the garage, and that's when I'll tweak it and I'll try to get all the body lines as best I can. But that's it. I just wanted to stop and show you where we are. And this right here is pretty much set, I gotta tell you. You know, I feel a little bit something going on somewhere right here. Nothing that jumps out at you. I mean, you gotta hunt for it now. So this car should look pretty decent in black. I mean, you know, Jerome, I guess he knows how to paint. So it's especially this car in black. So if I missed anything, boy, it's gonna be like a magnifying glass. So I want to try to get any little things that I missed. And I know the quarters on this car, they were wavy. They were, I saw it, I'm like, man, these quarters are wavy. And they weren't wavy in just one place. They were wavy everywhere. All along the quarter panel, they were wavy. And this side over here, too. All down here, throughout here, it was wavy. But not anymore. I don't think it's bad at all. And down in here, you might see a wave or two in here if I want to sit here and really fight with it. But for the most part, that's in pretty good shape. And the louvers, because this car is going to get a louver, it's going to get all the chrome jewelry on this car. The louvers cover all this, you know, all of these right here. So So you're never gonna know that that was ever changed or ever tampered with. So that's pretty much it. You know me, I could babble on forever. So what I want to do is I want to start getting. My son actually painted the outer wheelhouses. Did a nice job. Really nice job on these. So we're gonna put those in, and we're just gonna keep moving along. I think by sometime this week, this car will be. I'm hoping it'll be painted this week, and once it's painted, that's when I could start. Well, it's got to get wet sanded too. So while we're waiting to wet sand the car, then maybe we'll jump on it. Maybe start going through it mechanically, doing the brakes and all that. Because I think we only got a few. I don't even know maybe 10 days left to get this car finished. I don't think we're gonna do it. It's a lot of it's my fault. We should have got this car done. I'm not saying it's not gonna get done, but we're gonna be pretty close to getting this car done. So we'll see. And I'm gonna post. Actually, I apologize. I didn't post the car show on Friday. And last night, and I just ran out of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post it at the end of this video, okay? And then we're going to go over that welder, that tool giveaway, on how we're going to do it. I'm still not sure. I'll get some suggestions from you guys, but I might do it the same way I did the last tool giveaway. You know, anybody just like I say in the comments, you know, just put welder, whatever. I'll give a thumbs up, and then I'll just scroll through it at the end. Pretty much, then probably next car show is when we'll post a winner. But we'll figure it out. It's all right. So that's it. You know me. I'm going to stop babbling on, and we're going to get to work on this. All righty? I'll be right back. These fender clips, if you could put these in, I'll dig them out. Oh, here's one. Oh, the bag is ripped.
You ask Kevin about what he's doing with that other motor?
I'm going to call him later. All right? Because these clips go... They go here. If you want to put the rest, they go around. Yeah, I know. I'm so mad I just ripped the bag. It's like 5 or 6 or so. I forgot. You know, it's funny. I'm sitting there looking, and I'm like, yeah, you know, we should definitely do the fender wells and put them together and just drop it in, but and just be done with it. What?
These clips?
Yeah. No. Those I had those in a bag by the toolbox over there. Why? Because they're hot?
No, because one of them is like not red.
I got a bunch of them, so if that, yeah, this one here too. It's like they're too spread apart. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I have one here. I probably used them on something. Actually, you know what? I had a bunch left over that I threw in this bag. Do you have enough?
Yeah, I just need one.
Okay. See if I can find any. Oh, get out of here. Awesome. Oh, that's right. You're going, did you say you were going, like, camping or something like that?
No, that's October.
Oh. Really? All right. No, we're not gonna put this on yet. We're gonna put these on right now just to hold us up. 3.
You want to put this down?
Yeah, or unless you want to give me 1 second, I'll put this in. What am I doing? Here's what I want. All right, guys, my son just left. We're gonna get ready to go golfing. But let me show you what we got done so far. Got this all set. And the fender wells are in. I still got to put the vertical support right in here. Still got to set some of the bolts in. We got to line the doors up. But not bad for just throwing them into place and not really working with them. I wasn't too concerned about lining up the doors and the fenders. We'll get it. I wasn't too concerned about the door and the door gap and the fender gap because tomorrow I'm going to come out into the garage really early, and it's probably going to take me a couple of hours just to sit there and tweak it and get the fenders back to the way they were. And if we can get them back to the way they were, I think we're in really good shape. So, you know, like I say, tomorrow we're just going to keep tuning it and just trying to get it nice and straight. And once we get it nice and straight and everything aligned and everything like that, then we're going to continue with the blocking down. So we should get a lot done tomorrow. It's tomorrow Sunday. I usually don't work on a Sunday, but you know I actually have a little bit of time tomorrow to do this, so I'm going to do it. So you know me, I can just ramble on forever. What do you say we jump right into some of the sweet rides that you guys sent us? Alrighty, here we go. I got to tell you, you guys have some really sweet rides, and I can't thank you enough for sharing them with everybody else. And you know, like I say, I enjoy doing these videos. You know, we'll have our own car show. I couldn't do it Friday night because I was just so crammed busy with Jerome trying to get this car, trying to get it back on track. And now we're kind of on track. I'm probably about 10 days behind where I want to be, but that's okay. We're going to get this car done. And Lucky should be back soon. So, you know, we'll probably, if we can get this car finished to a point to where we could just roll it underneath here, we'll bang out Lucky really quick. This way Glenn can get his car back and enjoy some of what's left of the summer, you know. And I'm sorry, Glenn, that we couldn't get it back to you right away, but it's right there. And as soon as I get it, I'm just going to cram on until it's done so you get to enjoy it. So, you know, like I say, if you want, just send your 2 pictures of what you have, the car that it is, and your name. And I'll post it, you know, every Friday night. We'll do our own car show, you know. And all you have to do is just send those pictures to my email address. It's keepitsimplegarage@gmail.com. And, you know, next Friday, we're going to have those, we'll have your rides again. But this is what I want to go over right now. This welder right here, the R Captain, it's a flux core welder. It works actually very well. Very small, very compact, very portable. So what I'm thinking about doing with that, like we did last time, I just, through the comments, I just go through all the comments out of there. I scroll up and down and everything. And then I stop, I put my finger on it, and that's the person who wins it. So we're going to probably do the winner next Friday, after next Friday's car show. So from now until next Friday's car show, anybody that's in those comments that I scroll up and down, I'm going to put my finger on it. And we're going to, actually, today is Saturday. I forgot what the date is. So today's Saturday. So starting Sunday at 12:01 Sunday morning, and that's when I'm going to start taking the names. Not taking the names, that's from the point that I'll start scrolling from to decide who's going to win it. And I just hope it's somebody that has a use for it, that's working on one of these cars or any metal project, anything really. It doesn't matter. It's a project's a project. So that's pretty much it, you know. And like I say, I can't thank you guys enough for sending in your rides and sharing them with everybody else, and for taking this ride with us as we get this car and these parts back together. Alrighty, so as always, I appreciate you guys watching, and you guys take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your weekend.